of the fairy tale, take me by your gentle hand, sail me in your silver boat, sail me silently afloat. Once upon a time, a group of menehune sat on the edge of the forest, looking down the slope of Mount Hualalai and talking together in gruff, growling tones. "Let us take the top off the hill down there," one of them said suddenly. "Take the top off of the hill?" the other exclaimed. "Why should we do that? Where should we put it?" "On Kūʻili, the smaller hill down there near the coast. See? The larger hilltop is shaped like a helmet. Wouldn't Kūʻili look fine wearing a helmet?" Shouts of laughter filled the air. "A helmet?" each menehune cried. "A helmet for Kūʻili!" The chief joined the group to hear why his men were laughing. "Your plan is good," he told them. "When the Hawaiian people see a helmet on Kūʻili, they will be filled with wonder at our power. They will think the menehune as mighty as the gods." The little men shouted again in joy. "The Hawaiians shall see our power. Let us begin at once." As darkness fell, the menehune gathered by the hundred around the hilltop. Soon their digging sticks raised a cloud of dust. The chief walked about to watch the work. "The hilltop is loose," he said. "Be ready." Just at that moment, from the forest above, sounded the crow of a rooster. "Rooster crow, morning!" shouted the little workers. Dropping their digging sticks, they ran to their homes. "But it isn't morning," someone said, peeping out. "Look at the stars. Let us finish our work. If we leave now, the digging must be done again tomorrow." "We cannot work after the rooster crow," said the chief. "That is our law. Away to your mats, menehune." The next night, the digging sticks fairly flew. "Ready," the chief shouted. "Only a few hours have passed. We can pry off the hilltop and take it to its new place on Kūʻili." The menehune cried aloud with glee as they drove in their digging sticks. Suddenly, the rooster crowed, and the little men looked about in wonder. "Run for the forest!" someone cried. "It is midnight. We can finish!" shouted another, driving his stick more firmly into the ground. "Away, menehune!" the chief commanded. "Rooster crow has sounded. We must obey our law." The menehune scampered up the mountain slope. They gathered in the forest to make plans. "That is an evil rooster," they said. "It crows to spoil our work." "Yes, let us eat it. It lives in the ohia forest over there." "You speak well," said the chief. "Tonight I, with 2 warriors, will find the rooster. Never again shall its crow spoil our work." That night, the 3 searched the ohia forest. All night they searched. Where was the rooster? "Morning has almost come," whispered the chief. "I hear the song of the snails." At that moment, near and loud, sounded the rooster's crow. "There," a warrior whispered, "on that rock above a cave." The next moment, the rooster was taken. Gaily, the menehune made ready for the 3rd night of work. This time, they were sure they would succeed. A helmet on Kūʻili will tell all people of their power. And then they'd feast, for the rooster was cooking in the imu. The digging was begun once more while the chief walked about watching. "The hilltop is loose," he shouted. "Drive your digging sticks well in. Now all." Loud and clear, the rooster's crow sounded from the ohia forest. "We must obey," the chief said sadly. Amid angry grumbling, the menehune climbed the mountain. "Why didn't you catch both roosters?" "We did not know there were two. Now all that digging must be done again." "Don't grumble, men," shouted a cheerful voice. At least we can feast. Remember, the rooster is in the imu." Eagerly, the earth was taken from the imu. The banana leaves were lifted, and the good smell of roasted rooster was sniffed. Then a voice cried, "It isn't here! The imu is empty! How can this be?" The menehune crowded close and stared into the empty imu. With angry growlings, they went hungry to their homes. Never again did they try to put a helmet on Kūʻili. But they never understood just what had happened. The great god Kane had seen what they were doing and guessed their plan. "The Hawaiians must not think the menehune as powerful as the gods," he said, and commanded his sacred rooster to stop their work. When he found the menehune had caught his rooster, he took it from the imu, poured over it the water of life, and set it once more in the ohia forest. There it crowed at midnight to put an end to the menehune's plan to set a helmet on Kūʻili. And if things have not changed, they are still that way today. Snip, snap, snap. My story is told.